pick up some passengers here, and they're gonna ferry on up the lake to Lucerne or thereabouts. I'll turn this. The ferry runs every day, 7 days a week, and this is just today's haul of grocery items, cocktails, UPS, Amazon, all of that sort of a stuff, and the mail. One of the captains said that they have contracts with USPS for 3 of the little villages here up the lake, and so yeah, we're just on the lake. Something to do. Figured there was a lot to see out here. It's a huge lake, and so it should be fun. So we're just coming into Fields Point, and I can see all of the people lined up already waiting to board. Gosh, we boarded at 9:15, departed at 9:30, and we'll get all the way up to the far end, the opposite end of the lake. What's the name of that? Stehekin? Is it SK? I'll double check. Stehekin, I think, something like that anyway. And then we've got an hour and a half layover up there. We just signed up for a, okay, let's go over here. Which side are they gonna get up on? Oh, we'll stay over here. We just signed up for a bus tour up to what they call Rainbow Falls, and I don't know how long that tour is going to be, but we've got an hour and a half up there. An hour. So we'll go up there, and she said that it is 300 and some foot falls, so it should be pretty spectacular. I wonder what he sees. Oh, there's a person. Everybody boarded.
So folks, we have some people that apparently got the wrong departure time, so they're supposed to be just a few minutes away, so we're going to hang out and wait for them so that they can get up to Hull.
Well, that's nice. Because the boat only runs once a day.
I don't think it runs tomorrow.
She was saying earlier it's 7 days a week. Oh, tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day.
No, it's only 4 days a week during the winter. 7 in the summer.
Oh, that's right. So literally, if you miss the boat, you're up a creek. I'm trying to be funny.
Depends on where you miss the boat at. You're really up a creek, or are you still just in town?
Yeah. Oh, we got everybody on board, and now we're heading to the next stop. By the sounds of all the talk, it must be to the Port of Holden. by barge,
or a long walk.
Barge, or by airplane. The road ends just right here where we're crossing. There's no other access from town. This is below deck, the lower cabin, I guess. They have just a little mini galley with some snacks and drinks. more than halfway up the lake, and the captain was saying that now there's a trail system along the mountains around here, kind of connecting the smaller communities and the houses that are up here. There's a trail system all along this east side through the mountains there, all the way up to Stehekin, which is the northern community where we're going to lay over. Here's a pretty big house back there. Everything up here is accessible by boat and plane only from the town of Chelan. So in order to get up here, it's either by the ferry boat, private boat, or a plane. It'd be fun to see a plane come and land in here. And then once you're up here, there's the road system around this northern area of the lake. Sure is pretty, isn't it?
Beautiful. Where are you guys going?
All the way up to Stehekin.
We're gonna go here. I've never been here. I've been to Stehekin.
You've never been on Chelan? They elevated it about 5 feet above. It's like 5 feet above everything else, and it's about 12 feet wide. So be careful when you drive through, you don't slide off. Yeah, right. We don't have to plow, right? They did it because federal highways designed it. Oh. And that's what they wanted to design. Right. And they were inflexible. And then they had a bunch of trouble with the crossing, so all they did was go around on this property. They didn't even go down far to fix the problem.
Yeah, that seems really odd. I didn't understand that.
Nope. There's a seasonal.
Must be the shuttle bus up to Holden Village.
They just made it impossible to cross it.
Looks like this little port stop. And then there's a road that goes up the creek or river up to Holden. So all of these folks are going up to Holden, sounds like basically for the weekend, for Thanksgiving. I have no idea what Holden looks like or how many people are up there, what kind of houses.
Because of the change in the straightened out, the water doesn't even hit that section. Yeah, because it doesn't.
But this is how you get there.
It's clear down, it's a little further down, and they didn't even reroute it there. So it's sort of crazy. investment in Microsoft wasn't as good at that time.
And we're off again.
So like it's time to put the money into our retirement. Right. You know, they didn't close it out. They were just like pulling some of it out.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it was like 3 years all of our clients were Microsoft.
The big old crash after.
Looks like the sun is shining up there. tips up there, each mount something that starts with a B. Thought I better catch that now while we got a little bit of clearing in the clouds and a tiny little peak of blue sky. Captain's telling us that's our call to be sure to be back on the boat before he leaves. Look at that gorgeous view. We had 3 dogs on board today.
This spring. Sorry. Pull forward just a little bit so you get maybe a better picture. Around 1900, M.E. Field purchased the Argonaut and he built a very high-end luxury hotel right out.
It snowed for about 4 hours and it quit. And it's like, well, hopefully that's
We took the 1-hour guided tour from Stehekin, where we got off the boat, hiking down into Rainbow Falls.
here on Monday. There was a lot more ice on the edges. We're going to see some really cold stuff. We're going to freeze and it might be one huge ice at some time.
What's this?
Deer tracks.
No, right here.
Those are a squirrel.
Just a squirrel?
Yeah, I was going to say. And then deer, probably a Douglas squirrel like that. Find the last couple of nuts that he forgot to get. You've got a rainbow in the middle of it.
How many feet? 300?
312.
12. 312.
You see the rainbow right at the bottom of there. Yeah.
Rainbow Falls. We just took the short hike up from where we were just standing. Well, we just had a fantastic guided tour by, I think his name was John.
John.
Lives here, him and his wife. Grew up here, moved away, came back, and he took us up the canyon up there, just a short ways, to see Rainbow Falls. We stopped and looked at the schoolhouse. They have an old the old schoolhouse and then the new schoolhouse, and both of them are still one room, 1st grade through 8, and this year the school has 9 children in attendance, and he said if there's a kindergartner they'll have bring in an extra teacher, and there's a room in the back for kindergartners, and if the children want to go beyond 8th grade, then they either leave the valley up here and go into town to attend Chelan, or do homeschooling or online schooling. So they have internet connections here, and And so there's ways. And so, like he said, one of his daughters went through 8th grade, wanted to go on, did high school online for 2 years, applied for something else, which allowed her to be able to access the community college. And so she finished her high school, did her community college, and got her associates, and from there went on to another college. I don't remember what he said. Got her bachelor's, all while living right here in the valley. There's Stehekin Valley. She did all of her schooling right here. So that's pretty cool. The swans on the lake, I tried to take a couple of pictures of them, and I don't think it really turned out, but 19 years ago the first 4 swans showed up, and every year since then a few more have shown up. But the first one showed up 19 years ago. 3 years ago there was 75, and this year there's 60. So now we'll board the boat and head back into Chelan. Nice. We're almost back. This is coming past the little community of Manson before we get back into Chelan. Back into seeing the houses alongside the lake. Big houses alongside the lake, not the little lake shacks. everybody. We sure hope that you've enjoyed some of our pictures of today's outings. You may have noticed the dramatic change in weather during our trip today. We went from some desert hills and fog and very cold all the way up north to the headwaters of Lake Chelan, to where we were blessed enough to have the sun come out and the blue skies, and it really wasn't all that cold. It was super cold when we got back down into Chelan, but some of these pictures turned out really nice, and of course it surely doesn't do it justice of actually being there in the element. Ken and I were really happy that we decided to do this, and also to take the extra hour little mini bus ride up to Rainbow Falls. So again, thanks for hanging out with us.
Welcome back to Chelan. We hope you had a good time on your trip up to Stehekin and back. Take a moment, look around where you've been seated so you don't leave any of your personal items on the boat. We offloading folks here on the upper deck on the left-hand side. So once again, thanks for traveling with us. Welcome back to Chelan.
Well, we had a fun day out on the lake. We left Chelan at 9:30, and I think it's 4 o'clock, so it was an all-day trip aboard, I don't know, Lady Express, I think it's called. Had a good crew. Yep, we had a good time. Hope you guys have enjoyed the videos and some of the pictures that we got along the way. And you're probably warmer than we were. Thanks for hanging out with us.